So one of the hard things about living in a more rural city in China is if you need bike work done, the shops are great if it's small things I don't have a tool for. But if it's more major, like I need to replace my entire hydraulic hoses and calipers in order to switch the wheel top system back out for my SRAM system and integrated handlebars. The shops are like, you know, there's only one of us working today for like the next week, and this is too big of a project. It might take us a whole week to get it done. So that's kind of the hard thing, but they're really, really nice and helpful. And they're like, you know, if you want to come borrow the tools and do it yourself, you're welcome to it. So I was like, heck yeah. You know, I don't have a SRAM lead kit. Those kits are like 600 RMB. I know there's some cheaper generic ones, but I don't know how many times I need to do this, you know? So for this one time, figured, yeah, let's go borrow this kit.
And if you're new here, I'm Coach Daniel, a scientist turned cyclist, and I'm obsessed with cycling faster, training smarter, and living better.
Super nice guys. I mean, show me a shop in the US that lets you walk in, take their tools, take them home for a whole day, overnight, no charge. What legends.
So even though this is my first time ever doing this type of work on a bike, I've tore complete engines apart on cars and put them back together and bled brakes on cars. So this wasn't all that daunting to me. The difference between doing it on a car and the bike, though, is parts on a car are a little bit more forgivable to brute force, whereas on a bike, everything is so delicate. You have to be really careful how much force you give things and using torque wrenches properly. And it took like 6 hours to do the whole bleed and everything, but we got through it. And next day, wiped everything down with water first to make sure there's no dot fluid contamination. Did that last night too, and start wrapping up these handlebars because it's looking nice out. We gotta get out there and get some riding in finally, you know. This is my least favorite thing to do on a bike, I think, is the handlebar wrapping. It takes so much grip strength to do, but we got it done.
Couldn't have done it without good old Calvin Jones. All right, exciting moment. Final build weight. 7.75 kg. And that's with power meter pedals, bottle cages, GPS mount, everything you need to ride except the saddlebag there. And we are running Zip 303S with Course Zero giant tires and tubes. We could probably lose at least half a kilo by going to some lighter wheel set and lighter tires and TPU tubes instead of butyl tubes. So I'm pretty happy. I've been waiting for this for like a month and a half. Oh my gosh, I am so excited.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Oh man, I feel like I just unlocked a completely new sport. This is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Guys, this seriously blew my mind. how fast the bike climbs, and it's not just a weight thing. It's like just the speed of the bike. And I was willing to get up out of the saddle to climb a lot more than I was on my titanium frame because the wheelbase is shorter, so the bike just responds. It's like it's much more part of you. And descending, I already descend really fast, but I'm gonna have to relearn how to descend again because this bike just handles the corners so different. It's like a scalpel compared to a longsword. You know, it's so precise. And I was hitting PRs on every downhill as well, so I'm gonna have to relearn how to ride this bike. And don't get me wrong, my titanium frame will always have a special place in my heart, but this is like a whole new world of sport and cycling for me. So, of course, we gotta grab some dried sweet potato, my favorite ride snack, because I'm gonna take this sucker on a 5.5-hour ride tomorrow. So we are absolutely flying, guys. We've got the Tour of Hainan, 5 days worth of stage racing coming up, and I am so excited to see how we perform at that race. So make sure to subscribe and follow along so you don't miss out any of that exciting content, and I will catch you guys on the next ride.